What up, LinkedIn family? I'm walking and shooting a video. I'm one of those cool people, like I'm so busy. Actually, it's when I think the best. So, don't mind me just walking around looking cool and hopefully not getting hit this time by cars. Because last time it was a close call, wasn't it? So I promised you a little more deep diving, whatever, into that sales post about fear. So here's the tip one, talking about hiring a sales coach. Why should you hire a sales coach? Well, first off, there's a very different relationship when you have a coach versus your leader. Because here's what happens when you don't have a coach. You're relying 100% on your leader to train you and get you what you need. And at the same time, that means that they're gonna hold back a little bit. I know you don't do this on purpose, sales leaders, but there's that lovely thing called ego, and we're afraid that if we give it all away, they're going to get ahead of us, right? They're going to surpass us, and then we're worrying about our own existence. So deep down inside, psychologically, you hold back a little bit, right? And that's just gonna hurt the rep. But when you have a coach, this is a paid relationship. They are expected to give you 110% because you are paying for their services. So there's a massive dynamic difference between the relationship you have with your manager and a relationship that you have with your coach. That's one reason why I think you should hire a sales coach. Another thing too, let's see if I can get better lighting for this. There we go. Nope, bad lighting. When you hire a sales coach, they have been working across organizations. They do this for a living. This is their job. It's only a fraction of your manager's job. And let's be honest, y'all usually don't get training in how to coach sales reps. A sales coach, that's your bread and butter. If you don't do that, you don't have a job. So just the level of coaching and information and things like that is fundamentally different than what you're gonna get from your manager. And because they've worked across different industries and things like that, they're gonna see more than what your manager's possibly gonna see. So again, that breadth and depth of experience enables you to be more successful. So here's a third one. They're gonna be able to hold your hand more frequently because you hired them. They're gonna give you that support, assuming you got that package that does that, right? There's always tiers of coaching, so figure it out. Each one does their own thing. But if you have a good tier, then they're gonna support you all the time, right? And that's gonna be different. When your manager has to support all these reps, they're just there for you one-on-one all the time. So there's just a very different level of support that I think can really help you when you're questioning yourself, when you're not sure how to get through a deal, even when you're figuring out how to deal with internal politics at work. They're there for you and support you in your corner at all times, and they don't have the same vested interest like a manager does in the company because the manager has to play politics internally. Let's call it what it is, y'all. You always have politics, you gotta play them. And that affects the way in which you coach people and give advice as well. So those are just some of the reasons why I think it's extremely important to hire a sales rep. Last stat, I heard that only about 10% of reps actually invest the money in hiring a sales coach. So just the fact that you're putting your money into that, making that investment that we always talk about, make the personal investment, it's gonna pay off 10x, y'all. Play it for the long game. Share your thoughts below. Have you hired a sales coach? If you haven't hired a sales coach, what are you doing to ensure that you're constantly leveling up your skills without waiting for your company to get to it? Talk to y'all soon. Take care for now.